Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my everyday bronzing, contouring, blush my face, blush your face? Is that how you say it? Blush your face? Add blush to my face? Put blush on my face? You know, you guys get what I mean. Blush highlight routine, I guess. With it being spring now and we're moving into summer, bronzy faces are in. Well, at least for me. I love a bronzed up face. So I thought that I would go ahead and share how I get a bronzed glowy face for the spring and summer and pretty much how I do it every single day. This isn't going to be like a really chiseled contour. This is just an everyday wearable bronzy contoured highlighted add some blush look. So if you guys are interested in seeing it, then keep watching and we will get started. So I went ahead and applied my foundation today. I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I have mine in the shade number 2-in-1 Desert Beige. I mixed just a little bit of that with this new foundation that I'm trying out from EX1. I just started using this about 2 days ago, so I don't know my thoughts on it just yet, but I will keep you guys posted for sure. So now I'm going to move into concealer for my under eye area, and you guys know that I use the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer. I used to use in W20, but I recently just switched to using the NC20, and I like it a little bit better because it's more yellow based. I really like the yellow under my eyes for my skin tone, so I've really been liking this one. So basically what I do is just take about a pump of that onto the back of my hand, dab my finger in it, and then I start to apply it under my eyes. And I just pat it in a small triangular motion. I like to take it down to about the end of my nose, kind of where I have that like crease right there, and start to work it upward to my hairline. I like to take mine all the way up to my hairline just to really pull and lift my face up. It's kind of like a little mini facelift for me. So I just dab it in with my finger, and then I like to go in with a beauty blender and then just press it in. Place anything for the VIB sale? Let me know in the comments below what you guys got. I have a huge list, or I had a huge list. I spent a lot of money. I like to stock up during this time though, because getting 15% off, I mean, you can't beat that for higher end items that never go on sale. So I did do a little damage, but definitely let me know what you guys got in the comments below. I guess I should tell you what I'm doing. I'm just taking whatever's left. I mean, there's hardly nothing left on the back of my hand. But I like to dab it down the center of my nose, right here on my chin, just in the center, and then right in the middle of my forehead too. It doesn't really do too much. It doesn't add much coverage or much highlight, but I just always do it. I like to. Plus it uses the rest of the product that's on my hand. So when I'm done with all of that, I like to go in and set my under eyes with the MAC Pro Emphasize Powder. And I just get a little on my brush. The brush I'm using is the Sigma Tapered Highlighter Brush, the F35. So I just make sure I don't have too much on there. And I like to just pat it under my eye area. Not really dragging, I'm just patting. I do the exact same thing for the other eye. Really press that concealer into my skin. Then I just like to take a little down the bridge of my nose and then right on the middle of my forehead. I kind of like to go out in a V shape and kind of go up like a backwards Christmas tree. And then a little right there on the center of my chin. So now I'm going to go ahead and move into bronzing my face up and add some warmth. So for that, I'm going to be using the product that I have been absolutely loving recently. That's the Bobbi Brown Bronzer. And this is in the shade Golden Light. I am having a love obsession with this. This stuff, it is a dream to blend out in the skin. It is the perfect color. I absolutely love this stuff. The brush I'm going to be using is actually from Eco Tools, and I believe that this is their bronzing blush brush. But believe it or not, I've really been liking it. The normal brushes that I used to bronze my face were dirty one day, so I used this just on a whim. I actually have like 4 or 5 of these. I never really reached for them until that day, and I really like it. I love that it's so dense, but it still has flexibility. It's just really perfect for bronzing the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and swirl my brush in this bronzer and pick up a good amount of bronzer, tap a little bit off, and then I'm just gonna start bronzing my face. And I like to just start right here in the middle because that's where I want most of the product to lay. If you start right here, you're going to have like a huge brown patch, which it's not really flattering. So I like to just start right here, kind of in the middle of where I would want to bronze. And then I just start to do circular motions. If I do back and forth like this, it gets really choppy, so I like to make sure it's really blended in. I always pull my hair up for some reason. I feel like I'm giving myself like a facelift when I do that. You can already tell a huge difference from this side to this side by just bronzing up right there. And I always like to take my bronzer and go upwards. I never like to drag it downwards because that'll pull my face down. Especially me having a longer face, I can start to look like that, like a skeleton. So I like to keep my blush higher up on my cheekbones. So that's just what I like to do. If you have a different face shape, you may want to do it a little bit different. But if you have a longer face like me, I like to keep it like right under the cheekbone and then really sculpt it outward so that I have this effect going on. Once I get it right up here to the hairline, I like to start taking it up, and I like to really work the product right onto the hairline because I don't like to have that separation between my hair and my face. See my routine using all drugstore products, let me know in the comments below. These are just my favorite products right now, but I do have some really good products from the drugstore, so let me know if you guys are interested in seeing something like that. And then I do have a bigger forehead, so I really like to kind of contour it out a little bit more, even on a daily basis, because this is just more like my daily contouring, highlighting routine. But I still like to minimize my forehead if I can, so I like to bring it in a little bit further, like a little past my brow arch. I like to take it, so about right there, and I just, again, blend it in. I like to always do circular motions instead of back and forth. For me, it just gets really choppy if I do that. So again, across the hairline too, just to make the center the only part of my forehead that's really predominant. How do you guys like my new lighting? I'm still working on it, but I think it's got a lot better. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my other cheek here. My hair looks pretty today, doesn't it, guys? Just kidding. I was trying to get it out of my face, so I put these clips in, but that's still not working. To go in and do my jawbone last, so I like to take the product all the way back up to my ear right here and really chisel that out. If you have like a double chin, this is a really good trick to do. This will help to make your face really stand out and make your chin more receded. It's a trick I like to do. A lot of people really like that trick. So you want to take it right there just on the edge. It's really just going to pop your face out. Make it look a little more dimensional. So yeah, this side is like just more popping and this side's more just like curved. Good trick. This color is just, it's perfection. If you guys have light to light medium skin like me, this color is awesome. And then what I like to do is I like to go right here, like on the sides of my chin, and bring it down, and that's just going to help slim my face. With another bronzer that I've really been liking, but this one I use for contouring, and it's from the Bare Minerals, what is this called? Ready Bronzer, no, just kidding. I think that this is the California Bronze Trio. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't say on here, but I'm almost positive that's what it's called. The shade that I like to go in with to contour is called the Ocean View, which is the lighter one. This darker one is really pretty, but if you have cooler undertones in your skin, this is going to come off really reddish orange. So I'd probably stay away from that. If you have deeper skin tone though, you could definitely pull that one off. But for today, I'm going to go in with the one called the Ocean View. And I like to take that on a Real Techniques contour brush that looks like this. And I just like to carve out my cheekbones. So I like to start again in the exact same spot as I do when I apply bronzer, which is right about here. And I like to lay most of the color there. And I just do small circular motions upward. And look at that. Way more definition. You see that? Isn't that crazy? It's like an instant facelift. I love contouring. Do this every single day. Once you get the hang of it, it's like second nature. You don't even think twice about it. It goes really fast. If I wasn't showing you in the video right now and talking about it, I could have this done in 5 minutes easily. You don't want to use too much product when you do this. You can always build it up, but it's better to start with less product so you don't get too much, and it's harder to get rid of that way. So now we are chiseled on both sides. Then I like to take a little bit of that same shade and go right under my lip. And this is going to make my lip look just a little more pouty. And then I also like to contour my nose just a little bit. I don't go too crazy just every day, not unless, you know, I know I'm going to go somewhere and I want my face looking really proportional. But on a daily basis, I just like to run this brush right down the side. Or both sides, not just one side, that would look funny. And right on this part right here on my nose. If I do it right here on the tip, it stops my nose and then it looks short and stubby. So I like to go underneath and make the little point of my nose kind of keep going because I have a shorter nose. And then I like to just blend it downward so it's not so harsh. And then I like to apply my highlight before I go in with my blush, and I have really been liking this one in that same Bare Minerals palette, which is called the Shining Moment. It's a beautiful champagne color that doesn't give you too much of a highlight. It just kind of looks like your skin from within, if you were nice and glowy and dewy. So I really like it. And I like to just dab this e.l.f. small stipple brush into it, which is just a baby little stippling brush. And then I like to go right here on the tops of my cheekbones, right under my eye area, and just swirl it upward. And then I've been bringing it down right here to my cheek because look at that. It just adds so much more luminosity right there. And it looks beautiful once it's blended into the blush. Makes my cheekbone really just stand out more too. It is such a beautiful day here, guys. It's like 72, which is like crazy heat wave for us. The birds are singing. Oh, it's just perfect. I love going outside without a coat. It makes my day. Alright, so now we are almost done. I'm going with my blush from the Sephora brand, and this is the shade Rose Glow. I always end up saying rose gold, but it's rose gold. Glow. Glow. Rose glow. I'm done. Rose Glow, which is perfect for this look because we want to be glowy. It's a really pretty light pink. It looks like that. And I'm just going to tap my blush brush into it a couple times, pat off the extra. And this is a Hakahodo brush, and the number is J110, I believe. These are amazing quality brushes. Very expensive, but very good quality. So I'm just going to apply this right on the sides of my apples and bring it upward. Some people don't like to apply it on their apples, some people do. So I just like to smile and then apply it right on the sides and work upward. Just do really light circular motions. I don't press the color in, I don't swipe it. I just do very, very light circular motions. That's how you're going to get the most natural look. And that's just going to lift it even further. I love that every step of contouring and bronzing, you just lift your face even more. It's just like a natural facelift. I love it. See, look at that. Isn't that crazy? So then I'm going to go ahead and do my other side. Pretty much everything I do on a daily basis to just add some warmth to my face and get a glowy bronzy look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it and love to get to know you guys. So please be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook as well. And I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye guys!